Hello, welcome to the 1990 series. My name is Amanda O'Shea from the Serendipity Experience, and I have a gorgeous guest here, the lovely Maria Torres from Venezuela, but living in Amsterdam. How you doing, Maria?
Good, good. Hello, Amanda. How are you here in the cold?
I'm good, darling. It's gone a little bit cold. Not cold, but just it was a beautiful day today, but it's gone like chilly in the evening.
Yeah, here is windy and a lot of leaf. Beautiful here now.
Cold. The autumn.
The autumn, that. Beautiful.
I love Amsterdam, you know. It's a great city. I love it.
I live nearby Amsterdam, like 15 minutes from me, but it's just at the edge. It's a little dorp called Apkoude. It's like a little dorp, and then we needed to do everything in Amsterdam because here is nothing that you can do much.
Right.
So we say we live in Amsterdam.
Like the suburbs. You're in the suburbs.
Yeah. We're next door.
Yeah. How lovely. So, Maria, we met just this year, the beginning of this year, and it's been an absolute honor to be a part of your journey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I love it. It's like one of those success stories, you know. It's a you know, and it really gives me joy when I work with somebody, obviously to see them have their shifts and to see them, you know, come out of the place, the darker place, let's say, where they were at, back into the light. But it's also really nice when I become friends with them, because that's just what seems to happen quite a lot.
Good.
So, thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for being my everything, my new life, my title of my new life.
So are you happy to share a little bit just about sort of how we met and where you were at, and you know?
Yeah, of course. Well, the same I say, it's an honor for me also that you count me like one of your numbers. That's beautiful, because we just met this year, and I see the rest of the people you were talking, and they are from back in your time, and well, I'm the newie Maria.
the new kid on the block.
The new kid on the block. And also, well, I don't know much about all the history that you're always talking about, and I found it so amazing and beautiful. All this community you have, I really love to hear, because this is new and fresh in this community, and even if I'm not sharing it, I got a lot from it. So I'm not in, I'm just touched by.
But you're just hanging on the edges, just watching. Is this new community, you know? And it is like that. It's a beautiful community to be around people who are happy and healthy and understanding, and are okay when they're not, you know, okay when they're not happy, and
yeah, that's important.
That's really important. So you know you weren't in such a good place when we first met, were you?
No, at all. I was in the place where nobody want to be, actually, or many people live their whole life and don't even get close to this place where I was. And actually, coming to the rehab, I end up after a journey of very bad things, and things happened to me in my house and my family. I had a day that I don't want to live anymore. That's the history. I don't want to be here anymore in this life. I didn't see the point of why or what I don't have a place here anymore. So I end up next to you in the rehab, locking me, and I was very afraid, very vulnerable, very weak, and I had very bad few days before I met you. And in that moment, I didn't know what I need. I just went there with the flow, bring me there. So you came in the door, and I'm sitting in my chair, office chair, and what you say in that moment, it changed my life.
Wow.
And that's the title of today, we say.
Blank page.
A blank page.
You called it that.
I call it blank.
And I can't really remember. So you obviously remember, and it's sometimes I don't know, the words just come out of my mouth. So I can't remember exactly. But you were talking about, I mentioned something about what's available to you is a blank
page.
To start again, I guess. That's
yeah. You say, look at me, Maria. I'm gonna teach you something that you, from one clap, you can change your life.
wow.
And start, and I have the page here, and you took the page.
Oh, right.
And you say, and you can start, and if you understand, you can start like a blank page that you say. And then extra, you say, but to do that, you have to allow me to get into, I don't know, I don't remember that part anymore, but you say you have to allow me to be there, to touch you. I will be very close to you, but I will do in a love and kind way. Oh. And you give me a hug.
Oh, bless.
And I didn't understand any of that in that moment, but that hug you give me, so I saw this is what I need. Oh. This hug in that precise moment. Yeah. And well, the rest is history.
The rest is a beautiful history story, huh?
You start the Sydney band tapes, the videos talking about, I couldn't understand anything. And in one clap, after 3 or 4 days, I think, of being there in the rehab and following every therapy, the same way I was here before, being the victim, blaming everybody, the same person. And in one video, I was listening from Hawaii, I think, or something.
Hawaii, yeah, the Secret to the Mind, the Sydney Banks Hawaii lecture.
We were at the theater.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you sitting there on top, you were talking. And it was like that clap. I got it.
Right.
I got it. I understand. It come the understanding. And then it was only more questioning. You had all the answers. You give me more books. I was reading. I was into that. And my life changed like a blank page. Since that day, every second and every thought I had, and I said, this just happened. We can start from a blank page. Wow. That I say to my daughters. It's an everyday thing.
That's amazing. You know, it's thank you, Maria. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for your daughters, you know, who got their mum back.
Yeah.
They got their mum back. And, you know, that's why we do the jobs that we do, because that's just amazing. You know, if one person can, you know, and that doesn't happen to everybody. We know that, you know, not everybody.
We know that because I remember at the rehab, there's some person there and they say, what is it that Maria is listening that I'm not listening? You remember they asked, what Maria here that I'm not, what am I missing? Yeah. They asked. And I could understand everything.
I remember now, something happened. You were blow drying your hair.
Yeah, also. Yeah, and blow drying my hair, yeah. And because at the moment I start not blame everything you say, like, this is blame, this is true, Maria. Because that's what you keeping me telling me. You will allow me to say all my drama. And you were like, is that true, Maria? And I'm, yeah, I'm in my act. Yeah, this is going down. And you were, yes, there's that. Is that true, Maria? And then after that, you will explain me everything and the understanding and everything. So when I'm doing my hair that day, and like a domino effect came, because I say, is that true? And the answer came, no, it's not true.
Wow.
Then I saw myself in the mirror, my hair, my face, the Instagram of my children came, my past, my future, my house, and I'm like, this is not true. I invented all this. I invent all this. This is an act. This is a show.
Yeah.
I'm living in an act. This is not happening.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
Yeah.
Well, I start crying like crazy, non-stop. I feel my whole life like clapping, like domino effect, how my mind had made up and building up all these thoughts and believing this is true, and it was not true.
I know. Isn't that incredible? I do remember saying to you, I want to be like your wing mirrors. You know, you've just got, there's lots of blind spots. I said, I want to be the friendly wing mirrors. And I'm just going to, with your permission, challenge you a bit when I see something that I know is, you know, is not true.
It's not true.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, that's not true. All this negative thought. And well, also like you say, also everything you say, it's not like I needed to believe it to for this to be true, but it was so, it goes with, it's not something, because also I remember Niban saying also, I don't want you to be an echo of me repeating what I say. And then this was for me like, I don't have to learn to explain what happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, because I couldn't say, even now, I could not say the principles. I don't have none of the. So I said, well, Amanda, I will steal your words. So I will repeat what Amanda say.
And that doesn't work.
I don't have the understanding of the three principles like school. I haven't studied any of that.
You don't need to, sweetheart. That's the beautiful thing.
That's the beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't have to remember what everything Niban say, or you say, or whatever I read in the conference that we went after. And I'm sitting there, it's like, I don't have to remember all of this. I don't have to write anything.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
You just need to breathe, sit, and go. And in a blank page, is appearing things that are going like this, just passing.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really, really happy that you was there, that you was the person that saved my life, because it is what happened. It's not literal. I was at the rehab, thinking, believing that I have a mental illness, and in one clap, I can't explain anybody. Still, I see people in the street and say, they come to me like, hi, Maria, how are you? And I'm like, good. I'm good. That was not true. That's what I say. I invent the whole charada. Yeah. It was not true. Yeah. I just choose to believe that. And I learned it from you, and you're going to be my, the person that the one that showed me.
And that's the thing, isn't it? And I hand all the credit back to you, because somehow wisdom got you there. You know, you turned up there, and it's just great. It's a gift for me to be able to share what I see to be true, and what we call the inside out understanding. And what's incredible is, you know, and it's wonderful. So thank you. And like I say, it's likewise. It's just wonderful to see somebody who's thriving instead of just trying to survive, you know, like, and
yeah, that's beautiful. You say in a good way. That's the way. I was drained. All this thought, all this belief, all this drama I have in my life. Every light, every moment I make up everything. And one day you say, Maria, you're acting like really dramatic, and you are there. And I say, it's true. I took the code of acting as a victim of my life, but it was a victim of myself.
So we gave you an Oscar. We gave you the Oscar and said you don't need to act anymore. Your acting career is over.
You said, and I was a little bit ashamed of being there after that 3 days, but I still have to go for a few weeks more. And I was like, what do I do here? Do I laugh? Do I cry because everybody was so sad? And I'm like, do I act sad? I couldn't do it anymore. I was so happy that also the experience. I remember everybody there happy and good. You say it is there. We're shining the lights. You know, you always say it's shining. The sun is there. We only say it's shining. I'm shining into you. And I saw the sun so bright.
Wow.
And I still thinking, I don't have to worry anymore about what I'm thinking. I don't have to worry anymore. Next is a blank page. Is coming another thing.
And that's
I just have to wait for it.
That's so amazing, because if we could see that every moment of our life is just a new page and a new page, and in the next thought is a new page. You know, it's like there's always a fresh experience available for us in any situation.
And you can see it now. That's the beauty of the principles, that you can see it in every situation. It's not only made for sick people, for unhealthy people. It's not only a short kind of people can be this or use this. No, it is life itself.
So
it is life itself.
Life.
I always get touched, still get touched. And not because I'm sad or depressed or I feel bad anymore. No, it is life. It is everywhere. And you say it is on the songs that we hear. It is been there always. And I was like, where? Not paying not even attention what you say, because we are there thinking, oh, this is more of the drama. So we're not going there like with the willingness of going to get an education that you are interested in. You just put there because that is where the last place where you belong. So you just there like this. I was not even looking. It just came to me, but you bring it to me because
I think it's inside of you, and that's the place I was talking to. I'm talking to the health inside of you. It's like you've got a little light inside of you, and it feels like it's gone out, but it hasn't gone out. It's just very dim. And it's like, I think that's what we do. I see it's inside you, and the more I see it, it just seems to spark up, you know?
And I say, where does she see? What is she seeing? Because you were so happy. And you were having back pain. You just came from the street.
Yeah, I had back pain, yeah.
And I said, and she's so happy, and your voice still intact, you know? And I'm thinking, if this happened to me, and then we were thinking, no, I just was trying to put everything in this drama, put soft on top of soft on top. So I was not living the situation. I didn't give the opportunity to life to show me what was on the table. I was just you make a table. You remember it was a glass table with some fissures on the down, and then was put a lot of towel, and you say, you just have to remove the towels.
Oh, like it was like a clear glass table. And I said, that's our baseline. That's clarity. It's clear. And I probably put lots of stuff, like bags and books and this and that. And then all of a sudden there's all this stuff on the table. It's like we can't see the table now, but the table's there.
Yeah.
And then we took
everything,
and it's like that's like stripping back all these beliefs and these thoughts, because it is a stripping back psychology for me. It's not that there's more to learn. It's we need to unlearn. You know, it's the opposite. We start stripping back, take out everything that we think we know. Because I always say to people, if you come here, there's something that you're believing that isn't true.
You're so beautiful. Because I only had the pleasure to have you maybe 1 hour a day. And every time you come to the rehab, everybody is like, Amanda, we need you, we need you, we need you. And if you're going to take a day off, it's like, we miss Amanda, we need her.
And yet, do you know what? So yeah, I might do one workshop there a day and maybe one-to-one, like with you. But actually, sometimes the magic happens in between. You know, we don't realize it, but we go for a little walk, we have a bit of breakfast.
That. And it was not a 1 hour therapy. It was like, so like now that you just talk and it is wisdom talking. Because we used to believe that it is all people, wise people.
Yeah.
It was not. When you were talking, I was like, oh my God, that's true. That's true.
Well, thank you for listening. Because deep listening and being open-minded and open-hearted for me is the key. And not everyone listens, and that's okay. You know, and it is when you see somebody who's in such pain, but you see that they're not ready.
You were laughing. I'm laughing at me. Maria, is that true? Show me the photo of your daughter in the Instagram. And every time I open, I'm ashamed because she looks so happy and the house so beautiful. And I say, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the beauty of life. I was not tasting any of it.
I know. And now you've got your taste buds back.
Now I'm like, blank page. I don't want to go realize the mini is gone. There is another coming.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean that we won't have worrying times or sad times, or it doesn't mean we won't dip, because we will. We'll, but we know we go up and down, right? We go up and down. We're okay with not being happy. We're okay with being sad. We're okay because we know we're gonna come back again.
Like in a beach, when you are in a water on the ocean, it's coming big wave, small waves, and you are standing there, and then you're just moving, and this it is a way of living. Really, it's not a theory. It's not. I have never hear about this, and now I do hear it in the songs. I see it. It's not only see, I can. It is here. It is something that you don't see, but it is here. And like you say, it is inside of me. I really, really thank you, Amanda. And it's difficult for me to prepare the therapist to make you my friend.
Well, that's just a title, a therapist and a client, you know. Like, it's just two human beings doing the best that they can, you know, and somebody's you know, has an understanding, they're able to pay it forward. So that's how I see it, you know, that we're just all human beings. I'm not so caught up on the titles. I'm not
no, I told you after invite me to the conference, and it was like a month after I was at the rehab, or 2 months. And we were sitting in London eating, and I was thinking, oh my God, this happened in a month. You passed from in a rehab because you want to die, and now you are enjoying life like nothing happened. It is there a shame on it, and even though that doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter. And you know, there'll be somebody that you don't even need to try, but they'll be, just by being in your loving presence again, you'll be helping other people without even realizing it. When you're smiling at them, or you're being kind and being
really a gift. Many people say now, most of the time, Maria, you change. And now also friends say, I don't know what it is on you that you change, because you look the same. but you change from black to white. And I know, I'm not able to explain because of the principles of it. I cannot say it's a pill or something. I wish I could say, oh, I take this pill, you can take it too. I can't say that. But I know I change from black to white.
And it is that, whether we call it the click, the aha moment, the light bulb, the clap.
I call it a clap because you did that. It's a clap, Maria. You can change your life in a clap.
And I don't even remember that. Isn't that funny? But it's you know, that it is. We're only ever one click away or one clap away from you know, a whole new understanding. We're only ever one thought away from that.
One thought away. That I hear it a lot for the first time.
Yeah, and so it gives me great pleasure just to have you here. You are a beautiful lady. Amsterdam has got a nice smiley face over there.
Ah, good.
You will brighten up the dark winter evenings now and the dark winter mornings. I know you're out walking your new dog all the time and keeping fit and healthy, and we'll just take one day at a time. That's all we have to do.
I'm doing that. Again, I will never get tired to say thank you and for just being you, because like you also say, you're not a therapist or you're not in tattoo. You are you. It's Amanda, and thank you for that. You're a gift to have you be around, and you're a gift for everybody because you always have something that we can take from you.
That's your little take home, and I'm always here. And you know, enjoy your life. That's it. Just enjoy every moment that you can, or just, you know, have every experience that's going. Try them all.
You too.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's leave it there. That's a beautiful place to leave it, full of love and hope for people. And if one person who listens to this gets inspired, then that's amazing.
That's amazing.
So with love to you, Maria, un beso. Ciao.
Beso para ti también.
Hasta pronto, huh? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.
See you soon.
For having me. Bye.